Hey there, education leaders at Paul Mitchell Schools. My name is Trevor. I'm one of the Andrew Gomez speakers, and I just wanted to check in with you real quick. As a teacher and educator myself, uh, this is just an absolutely upheaval of what we're used to. And I think one of the things that we need to remember during this time is our students aren't able to meet corporately like the way that they're used to doing is how obviously do we stay connected in the education side of things? How do we keep our students learning while they are apart from us? But then also, how do we stay connected with them relationship wise? As an educator, we know that the number one tool we have with our students to engage them and help them to retain them and help them learn more and more is by building relationships with them. It's about doing life with them and being with them through the challenges and struggles that they all go through inevitably. And right now, we're all in a really big struggle right now, right? We're all like stepping into this unknown world where we don't know what is to come and when we're going to be back together and when life will return to some sense of normalcy. We don't know what it is. And it's challenging for us as educators and school owners and leaders, but then it's also so challenging for our students as well. And let's be honest, the truth is a lot of them don't have the same coping mechanisms and tools that we have that we've gained throughout life to deal with times like this. And so I would just encourage you to reach out to them and keep those relationships strong in the midst of all that we're going through. Maybe make a list of all of your students and challenge yourself every single day to make a personal phone call or text to 10 of them. How can we reach out to them and make them know that we are still thinking of them, that we still love them, that we miss them? A lot of our students don't have people who miss them. And I think we all do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this industry. We'd be doing something else. But we all have a heart for our students, and they need to know that. The truth is, they might not know that right now. And you have this power, this grace to be able to reach out to them and let them know that they are still on your mind. And so that's a challenge I have for you right now, is how can you continue to build relationships with your students? Even if we can't be with them in person, what are some things that we can do to reach out, whether it's making phone calls and text messages? Maybe if we're sending emails kind of giving updates and maybe instruction, all that stuff. What if we started those emails with a little bit about what's going on in your life? What are things looking like for you in quarantine? And leave the education side out of it for a bit and just tell them something funny. Tell them an anecdote of what life looks like. Ask questions, encourage them to reach out to you. Continue to build that relationship before we get down to business. It's so important right now that we all just come together, and as a leader, as an education leader, you have this unique opportunity to come together with your students, even if it's not in person. I posted this graphic the other day on my big Facebook page, and I wrote, what if, and I'm reading it right now, what if in every email you send to students before getting to the work they need to complete at home, you check in with them, you tell a lame joke, and you make sure that they know that you miss them. So I posted that out to several 100,000 teachers. And the response that I've gotten from that graphic has been tremendous. Just so many people have commented about things that they're doing to stay connected with their students, whether it's, posting videos that they're sending to their students, just updates, inviting them onto Zoom calls for non-educational purposes just to hang out and reconnect, sending emails, like I said, I'm reading here, I saw somebody's putting together like a playlist, and they send out a new song to their students every single day, and just having a little talk about that music and encouraging students to send what kind of songs are they listening to get through this time. Whatever it is, it's about building relationships and keeping that connection strong. Because I promise you, and you know this too, that at some point we will get through all of this. At some point, the unknown will become known again. And if we can keep those relationships with our students, if we can make those steps now to further those bonds, when we all come back together, they are going to be stronger because of it. And I firmly believe that. While I don't wish this kind of tragedy and crisis and unknown on anybody, I am also well aware that there is so much to be gained from it if we let these opportunities do that for us. And as an educator, I think this is an opportunity for us to connect even deeper with our students. So thank you for the work that you're doing. Thanks for the work that you already were doing, and you are just continuing that work now. And I wish you grace and peace in this time of upheaval. And I hope at the end of it, we can all look back and figure out what wisdom did we gain from it all, and how can we use that wisdom going forward with our schools and with our students. So take care. I hope to see you all soon.